Hello, 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 and welcome everyone. Welcome to today's meeting. My name is Ronette Turner Corley, and I am your featured presenter. And hold on just one moment. I am going to stop share for a minute because I want to make sure that I'm streaming and everybody can see the information. Okay. All right, there we go. I just want to make sure that that was the case. Okay, so let me get back to my presentation. All right. Once again, my name is Ronette Turner Corley, and I am here because I am here for a Thursday Zoom meeting, Pen to Profit Hour. I'm so excited to be sharing this information with you because if you were on my Facebook page earlier, you got a chance to hear a testimony from a young man who's making it happen and being able to write to billion-dollar corporations and get paid from home. I want to welcome those who are on Zoom because we are streaming on Zoom. We are also streaming live on Facebook as well as YouTube. We are streaming live on YouTube. And once again, welcome to Pen to Profit Power Hour. Now, I'm going to get into this information. Go ahead and take some notes so you can get back to the person who invited you so that they can either answer your questions. Hopefully, everything I talk about, your questions will be answered here, but they can get back to you, answer the questions that you have, and or get you started. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Maybe you're familiar with this gentleman, maybe not. His name is Zig Ziglar. He's a motivational, inspirational phenomenon that has since gone on from this life. But he left a big legacy. And one of the things that he is famous for saying is you can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough people get what they want. My husband and I have always believed in that philosophy because we believe the old adage, if you cater to the masses, you'll dine with the classes. And at the end of the day, here's the thing, if you help enough people pay their bills, you'll never want for anything. Your bills will automatically get paid. But we've never been in a position where we could really, really help the masses win. Every time we got involved in some type of work from home or business for home, there was, a number of people, only a few number of people who could duplicate our efforts. And so when we got a chance to see this, what I'm going to share with you, we knew we had found a home where everybody could win. And that's always been our goal, is to impact the lives of people around the world, mentally, spiritually, financially. And we knew we had found something. And so what I want to introduce you is a way where you can write your way to income. What if you could put pen to pad and make some things happen and bring cash flow into your home? This is what I like to call the power of the pen, because the power is really in the pen. You can write, you can win here. Now, I'm going to introduce you to a company and a platform by the name of Send It Academy. And Send It Academy is a platform that is, making way for masses of people and showing them how to utilize this concept that's been around for decades and showing people how to write their way and write to billion-dollar corporations and get paid from home. Now, before I get started into the information, I want to introduce you to Lisa Krimmel. Lisa Krimmel is the creator of what we call Pay Per Letter program, and she's the co-founder of Send It Academy. She's a wife, mother of 4 boys. She's also a very astute and successful entrepreneur that works from home. She resides in Northern California, which is right here in my backyard. And she discovered this method about 3 years ago. And here's what I want you to know. She not only discovered a method, she created this conversion process that she now teaches here at Send It Academy. But she put that process to work in 2023 and said, listen, what if I was able to write letters 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, taking 2 days off for 1 full year? She did that. She wrote letters to the tune of 4 hours per day. Now, she didn't sit down and do 4 hours in one shot. It was in between her being a wife, mother, as well as working her business. So it was in between that time and her spare time. And she did that for 1 full year. Do you know within that year, that full year, she earned over $78,000 that came into her household? I don't know about you, but 78,000 additional dollars is good any day of the week. So as a result of that, she was able to now go on, and she got the idea, what if I can teach the masses how to do exactly what I just did? As a matter of fact, I believe Lisa can tell her story much better than I can. Let's hear from Lisa.
Hi, my name is Lisa Krimmel, and I am the co-founder here at Send It Academy. And I wanted to tell you why this is the program you've been looking for. So I want to give you a little background about me. For 25 years, I've been in the mortgage industry. In 2005, after having my third son, I decided I needed an additional stream of income. So I became an internet marketer. I had tremendous success between 2005 and 2013. But in 2013, I did decide to step away. And the biggest reason why I decided that is because I was tired of putting people into programs where there just wasn't duplication. I didn't want people to fail. I truly wanted people to be successful when I put them into programs. So I did move on. I became a drop shipper and FBA seller over at Amazon. I did $15 million in sales between 2013 and January of 2022. When Amazon impolitely asked me to leave because they no longer wanted to compete with us. So in February of 2022, I went back into the mortgage industry, saw there was a huge need for credit repair courtesy of COVID, and so I started my own credit repair company. In April of that same year, my cousin came to me because she knew that my Amazon business had gone kaput and asked me if I had ever thought about, an additional stream of income. And I said, yeah, I'm always interested in something. So she showed me how to write letters to casinos for $5, and I jumped in with both feet. That first year from May, I started actually in May of 2022. I started writing, started with 50, then 100, then 200, built myself up to 300. But more importantly, that first year, what I did was I worked on converting that out. I'm not a huge gambler. In fact, most of the time when I go into a casino, I take a $100 bill, and my objective is to leave with the same $100 bill. And so I really did perfect what I like to call the art of conversion that first year. And so in 2023, I decided I was going to go all in, and I made a commitment to myself to go ahead and write 300 letters every single week for the entire year of 2023, which I did successfully do. And I made just a little bit over $78,000 writing letters in my spare time while I did my other business, which was credit repair. In November of 2023, I was at a wedding where my sister, who is also a writer, her daughter wanted to be able to move out. And I said, well, let's get her writing letters, which made me come up with the idea of paid per letter. So I got together with my sister. She created the videos. I did all the verbiage. We put the program together as to make it as simple as possible so that everybody could win. And that's what I love about this program is if you can write, you can make money here. You don't have to go out and recruit. You don't have to go out and sponsor. You just have to write. So in December, I built out the program, called up a friend of mine because he had some amazing software that I was interested in, and I showed him what I had, and he was like, I want in. And I was like, okay, let's do this thing. With his marketing ability and this program, we could take this far and we could really help a lot of people. So that's how Paid Per Letter and Send It Academy was born. And I just want to let you guys know that this works for anybody, no matter whether you're 18 or 80. And the reason I know this is my fourth son turned 18 in February. And the day after he turned 18, he got verified at one of the casinos, immediately started writing. Well, a couple weeks ago, he got his first drop, $700. He came to me, Mom, how do I get it out? I said, you got to convert it out. Let me show you. And so I showed him my method, and he was able to convert that $700 into $683. That's more than he would have been paid in 4 weeks for, minimum wage, working, the 15, 20 hours that they would give a kid his age. So am I happy? Absolutely. Should you be happy? Absolutely. This program can change your life. All you have to know how to do is write. Can you write?
Now, I don't know about you, but when I first got a chance to hear her testimony, my husband and I got on a Zoom with Lisa as well as the other co-founder. And let me tell you, we were blown away. Why? We knew we had found something that we could introduce to everybody. I mean, literally, you don't have to be creative, have any tech skills, have any sales skills, recruit anybody. If you can follow simple instructions and put pen to pad, you can make money here. It's that easy. Now, Send It Academy is a Nevada-based company that launched in January of 2024. And what they do is teach you how to write letters to billion-dollar corporations. That includes gaming websites as well as casinos. A majority of these corporations, they will pay their users in online coins, also known as sweep coins, as in sweepstakes. And what you'll do, you'll convert these coins into cash via online gaming. Now, let me stop there. This company does not teach you how to gamble. Okay, they actually teach you a conversion process. Okay, and this conversion process is what Lisa actually tested and tried and really created. And this process helps you to retain most of those coins, which you can then cash out in USD in your bank account. Just like she talked about her son had a drop of coins of 700 and she showed him how to convert it and he got $683. I mean, come on. Pretty cool, right? He was all but off 17 bucks, right? So you'll retain a minimum of 90% or better. That's what's nice about that, okay, with this conversion process. Now, this is how it works. I love this, the fact that the longevity part of it. The opportunity has been around for decades. Send It has only been around for a year, okay, which is great. But do you know this letter writing opportunity has been around for decades? Yes. These casinos and gaming websites have been doing this forever. Maybe you're just now hearing about it, but it's not new. There are people who have joined Send It and said, hey, my aunt, cousin, sister, mom has been doing this 5+ years. So just imagine, this is not going anywhere and it's been around. Technology has made things easier. No longer do you have to wait for floppy disks, CDs in the mail, talk to anybody, anything like that. Everything is digital online. These multi-billion-dollar enterprises, like I said, are not going anywhere. And the number of people who are sending letters does not affect your success. It could never be saturated. Why? Because there's hundreds of thousands of people that are doing this for a purpose. Let me share with you why. This is 100% legal, and these corporations are audited and they're government regulated. Okay. Now, why do they do this? It's something called AMOE. By law, they have to provide an alternative method of entry. Okay. And so what they do is they allow us to send in these letters in a certain way. And when we do, we get the sweeps coins deposited into our account that later we can convert into cash. But however, they get the tax deduction. So do they love this? Absolutely, because they get tons and tons and tons of write-offs because of this. Not only that, this is by law, they have to offer this. So what happens is it makes it good for us because this is a continuous way to get cash flow coming in because it's not going anywhere. Now, what do? We earn for writing letters. We earn up to $5 per letter. Let me show you what a letter is. When I first started, I thought it was 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. No, ladies and gents, it's a 4x6 index card. Can you fill out one of these and put literally two sentences on this? Two sentences. Plus in the corner, a code and your name and address. Only on one side. On one side. And then you send it off, right? Hence where the name came from. You send it off. It's that simple. Now, can you write? I always say you can't scribble your way to success, right? But if you can legibly write, no one's going to, examine your writing to see if it's, A+ or not. As long as it's legible, you can earn income. That's what I absolutely love. And we have thousands and thousands upon thousands of people who are now doing this and getting paid. Now, what I love about Send It, can you do this process outside of Send It? Yes, you can. Send It has no affiliation with these gaming sites and casinos at all. If you call them up and said, hey, I'm with Send It, they would not know what you're talking about. Send It is a platform that teaches you how to do it correctly. Why? Every I has to be dotted, every T has to be crossed, every comma in the right place. If you send off that letter without those things being exact, once again, this is big business, it will get declined. You can do this without Send It, but who wants to do it? Lisa is now 3 years in with over 6 figures she made writing these letters this way, right? So why not learn from someone who's teaching you the exact way to do exactly how she did it so you can do the same or even better? Why? Because they teach you exactly what to write. It's fail proof. You don't have to do any research, any due diligence on it. They teach you exactly what to write. They teach you who to write to. And in addition to that, I think this is the most important. They check your work. So once you fill out your first letter, you send it into the company and they check to make sure everything is A-OK so that you can send it in knowing you're going to get paid that's without mistakes. Okay. So that's pretty incredible. Now, these handwritten letters must be done by you. Yes, it's handwritten. Can you type? No. Can you hire your son or daughter? No. Can you hire someone on Craigslist or Fiverr? No. I mean, you can, but if you do, they better be writing for you the entire time of your account. Why? Because this is big business and these companies get audited. Things have to be done in a certain way. Okay. Even though it's simple, they make sure you're doing it the right way. And they will make sure from time to time, they look at your letters over time to see if the handwriting is the same. And it's not. You risk your account being shut down. Once again, you're shutting down the cash cow if that happens, because this has been around for decades. Wouldn't you want this cash flow constantly coming into your home? Amazing, right? So you earn credits into your gaming account 8 to 12 weeks in the United States. And in Canada, they're seeing an average of 12 to 15 weeks. Now, this is what happens. Are you saying that once you start sending your letters, it's going to take 8 to 12 weeks to get those drops of coins coming in and get credit $5 per letter coming to your account? That's exactly what I'm saying. Why does it take a little time for those things to happen? Let me share with you why. It's because it's a process. You have to build up a pipeline. And I like to call building up your priming the pump. Have you ever seen a water well? You have to keep pumping to get it up, right? And if you stop, guess what? It goes back down. You have to start all over again. Well, the same thing happens here. Our priming the pump is letter writing. So you have to write these letters and build up the pipeline. I just had an interview with someone who talked about he had about 11 weeks that he actually got his first drop of coins. But you know what? Between him and his wife, they're bringing in about $6,000 a month. How would you like to bring in $6,000 a month and your first initial wait time is 11 weeks? Is that worth it? Because now he's been doing it a year. Oh, it's so worth it, right? But let me tell you in the process why it takes a little while. It's because you're going to fill out this card or letter, as we call it, right? You're going to put it in the envelope and you're going to send it off. It's going to go through the mailing process. Then it's going to end up at a P.O. box. When it ends up at that P.O. at that P.O. box, what's going to happen if you know anything about corporations? They don't pick up every day. They pick up once a week, twice a month, sometimes once a month. So let's say they finally got your letters. They're going to take it to the final destination. Now it's going to be scanned in to make sure everything's correct. Once that happens, then they're going to put you in line so your batch can come up with thousands of people. So you have to wait your turn. That's why the initial time takes the longest. Here's what I want you to know. There's only interruption in your deposits when you stop writing. If you're consistently writing, once that faucet turns on, let's say it took you 10 weeks. Once that faucet turns on and you've been writing, you have other letters trailing. So you're getting deposit, 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 deposit. It's incredible. It's the most fascinating home gig I've ever seen. You can write in the comfort of your home or anywhere. Had someone writing at a salon while her granddaughter was getting her hair done. She wrote out 40 of these. What's 40 times 5? Yes, $200 while she's waiting. How would you like to wait and just get $200 while you're waiting? Right? Pretty cool. It takes 4 to 6 minutes depending on your writing speed. I've noticed my writing speed has gotten faster. Why? Because what happens is you're writing the same thing over and over and over. So that muscle memory kicks in. Before you know it, you're writing faster and you're getting a lot more done. Pretty cool. Now, who is this for? For everybody. Stay-home parents, okay? Stay-home parents. If you got a chance to hear Nick, and I keep referring back to that because I just had an interview with him prior. You can see it on my page. this opportunity was able to, because of the drops he's getting and the consistency of letters he's writing, brought his wife home from her job. Pretty cool. So now she's a stay-home mom because of it. Had another mother show her daughter with some letters in her hand on Facebook, and she said 50 a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. Absolutely. Retirees. Now they can watch TV and turn their TV time into writing time and watch Netflix at the same time. Okay. Love the fact that my mother-in-law is now writing, and she enjoys it, and she can do it on her own time in addition to her retirement. Students can do it in between classes. Anyone looking for extra income. If you're looking for extra income, just to reinvest it. How about being able to put more commas in your retirement by taking this money and investing it in other places? I mean, it's literally for everyone looking for some additional cash flow, and it's so easy to do. Okay. Now, must be 18 years of age in most states, reside in the United States and Canada. However, because it is government regulated, some states have been excluded because of whatever going on in their state, not because of SINDIT. So if you reside in Washington State, Idaho, Michigan, Montana, Nevada, or Connecticut, and if you're in Canada, the province of Quebec, you cannot participate. But stick around. Something else may appeal to you because we do have other digital courses. Okay. Now, how much can you make? You can make as much as you want. Remember, this one card is worth $5. I want you to imagine that. This one card is worth $5. Nick talked about the fact that he does 20 a day. His wife does 20 a day. That's 40 a day, right? That's 40 a day. So imagine that. This shows that you can do that 5 days a week. They do it every day. I'm with them. Why take 2 days off when it's so easy to do? But even if you took 2 days off, it's $4,000 a month. But what if you did it every single day? So imagine that. Okay, imagine that. 10 letters a day, 5 days a week, 2 days off is $1,000 a month. What would an extra $12,000 a year do to your bottom line? It could have stopped a lot of foreclosures and bankruptcies last year. Just writing letters, okay? Pretty cool. Your number is your number, and no one's going to letter shame you. If you want to write 5 letters a day, if you want to write 1 a day, if you want to write 100 a day, it's all up to you, but it shows you the possibility. Now, real people, real results. These people are excited. Why? And I'm excited for them because they are making things happen. And you'll see these smiling faces because they know every trip to the post office means more money, more money, more money. Now, take a look at some of these success stories. These are just some of the redemptions people have been able to receive. And these are just examples to show some of the pay that people are getting throughout the week. I am so happy and grateful on the left-hand side for this opportunity. It's been such a blessing for my family, and I can't wait to get more people on board with this. 508 going to a bank account and 151. In the middle, 465. On the end, on the right-hand side, you'll see 226 was the amount of drops she got, meaning the amount of coins got dropped from the casino into her account. But because of Lisa's conversion process, she was able to convert that 226 to 414 going to her bank account. Pretty cool. Now, another success, more success stories. People just explaining like what it's done for them emotionally. On the left-hand side, you see Kirsty says, trust the process, believe in the process. I lost my common law husband of 10 years ago to almost 10 years ago to a massive heart attack. It's been a struggle to keep a house and family supported on one income. After weeks of skepticism, I took the leap. I sent my first batch in October 17th. That means she mailed her first letters October 17th. First drop was 11 weeks and 5 days later. She was able to get 509 sweeps coins or sweepstakes coins into her account. And because of the conversion process, she turned that into $406 that went to her bank account. Can't wait to see where this takes me in 2025. Thank you, Cindy family, for giving me a chance to find my own way. That's huge. In the middle, you see crying emojis. $3,000 credit card paid off because of this gig. It says 1 down, 2 to go. How many of you would like to pay off debt just by writing your way to less debt? Pretty cool. On the right-hand side, she says, I'm in tears. $2,238, all from writing letters in the comforts of her warm home, not have to be out there in the cold weather, depending on where you are in the country, being able to do that in her home and just watch and write letters and make money. Now, this is our product line. We have pay per letter, which what I was just referring to. We have trust formation. That's living inside your trust. We have a program that shows you how to do that. You know, if you have assets and you want to protect them, as well as there's huge tax advantages, there is a way where you can live inside your trust. Bill savings. Before I go any further, the pay per letter and trust formation are just for the United States and Canada. Okay. Now, the others are for anywhere in the world. Bill savings, digital business cards, credit repair coming soon. How would you like to build your credit and help others do the same? That is something that's coming soon. Our founder has had an incredible credit repair business and can show you how to do the same. The second best, in my personal opinion, is Amazon course. Why do I like Amazon course? Because it can work when you're sleeping. People shop on Amazon 24/7. As a matter of fact, Lisa had a $15 million in sales business with Amazon in a 10-year period. Anyone who's done sales of $15 million over 10 years in Amazon, I want to learn from. And you know what? That course is being taught here. And what's nice about it is that there are people now earning in Amazon because of what she's teaching, right? And you can build thousands of dollars, just like she did, multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, just by setting that up correctly. How about book publishing? Do you have a book in your head that you want to get out of your head and get on paper or get on digital form and out there in the world? Guess what? Kindle publishing, that's taught here as well, how to do it successfully. And people have already taken advantage of that and have their books on Amazon and being bought right now. Intro to crypto coming soon, and travel deals. So as you can see, we have a host of different products. They're all digital that you can get in where you fit in. Let's talk about this pay per letter though. Pay per letter is 9 lessons, a total, and it takes you about 30 minutes. It took me about an hour because I watched it twice, okay? What I love about it, you're going to get community support, and you can watch it as many times as you want, as you see fit. If you forget something, guess what? You can go back and watch it. Template approval, start sending your letters the correct way after you become a member, which is $224.99. As far as I'm concerned, that is what we call a bargain deal. Where can you go with this much value? And you pay $224.99, not every year, but you pay that once. Let me show you how it's broken down. So it includes $199.99 setup fee for your pay per letter course. One time. But guess what? Once you learn how to do this, you're getting paid over and over and over and over and over again. Do you think the people who are making $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $6,000, $10,000 a month? I mean, wow. And they only had to pay $199.99 one time. That includes your first month of $25. Yes, there's a subscription of $25 per month. That's a drop in the bucket, right? There's no contracts. You can end it at any time, but I can't really for the life of me fathom anybody who will want to end that and not pay the $25. Let me share with you why. Because it protects you and it protects your letter writing business. Send It has legal. They have a legal team. They have a compliance team. They have back-end support. They have everything we need. So if anything changes, don't you know things change all the time? As a matter of fact, there was a small casino that pulled out of Canada. And with everything we all have going on in our lives, family, extracurricular activities, work, everything social stuff, right? So imagine that. Who has time to read the terms and conditions of all these casinos? Guess what? They have a back-end support that will do that on our behalf. That's what you're paying the $25 a month. So when something changes, we get notified right away. If you were in Canada and you kept writing to this casino, your letters would got declined. You'd have wasted your time, energy, and money. Guess what? Because we're paying the $25, we get that information right away. That's so worth it. So pay your $25 if you're going to write letters and save yourself heartache. All right. It's that simple. There's no moving parts. You fill out on one side this 4x6 index card with exactly what they tell you, which is 2 sentences, exactly who to send it to. You put in the envelope, you send it off, and you have a process of building it up. And then once that faucet comes on, you're going to get paid over and over and over and over, provided you're still writing. It's that easy. And guess what? You can do all this without sharing, without selling, without picking up the phone, without, bothering friends and family and being part of the NFL, no friends left. A lot of you are part of the no friends left because you brought them so much stuff. How about being able to make thousands of dollars from home without sharing with anybody? You can do that here. But if you like my husband and I, you're like, listen, this is too good. I have to share, right? I'm like obligated to share. It's that good. Once you become a member, you can upgrade if you like. And if you upgrade, there's an affiliate program. Now, the casinos pay us, which is nice. They actually pay us and drop our coins in our account that we can later convert. However, if you want to upgrade, Send It pays us, and they pay weekly and monthly as well. And that affiliate program is this. It's completely optional, but you can start sharing and helping other people. And it's one-time $20 fee. How do you upgrade? Just pay the $20. It doesn't get any better than that, right? There's not a lot of moving parts, not a lot of stuff you have to do. You pay the $20 only one time, and now you got a link to be able to share. And now when people get started and Send It, and they want to start sending letters, guess what happens? You can get compensated 4 different ways. Here are the 4 ways. Let's say you got me started. I get started for $224.99. I'm excited. I'm ready to rock and roll. You will get $105 next week. When? Next week, right? How many people do you want to get started this week? Get 3 people started this week. That's $315 while you're waiting for your letter writing to kick in. So guess what? You could be in a position, if you want to share, to earn thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars while you wait. Pretty cool. Now, what I love about this, it's unlimited. There's no set number to the amount of people you can share it with. If you shared it with one person, it's 105. You share with multiple people, it's 105. Now, the $100 is going to come one time, okay? Because that's a direct referral. But the $5, it comes every time somebody pays it $25. Guess what? Every single time someone pays their $5, $25, you get $5. So get 5 people started, that's $25. That takes care of your monthly subscription. Get 10 people started. Guess what happens? That's $50. That takes care of your monthly subscription with some left over. That's pretty cool, right? And this is all independent of your letter writing. The next way, the third way we get paid is what we call matrix pay. Everybody goes inside of a matrix. And what I love about it, it's a very fair way to compensate people. Why? Because it's not like network marketing where you get the ability to place someone where you want them. No, it's all system generated. That's what I love about it, because it's a fair way. It has no human involvement. What happens when anyone gets started from the company down, it goes left to right to the next open spot, period. And it's 50 cents per month for every person that comes to your matrix, whether you brought them in or not. Okay, let me show you how it works. So everyone goes on what we call a 3x10 matrix. And the 3x10, how it works is 3 wide, 10 levels deep. So as everyone pay their monthly subscription of $25, you earn 50 cents on everyone that falls into your matrix. A filled up matrix is $44,286 a month. Yes. And our goal is to, continue to push towards that number, because we know that it's possible as people start to really see what's possible here. Okay. Once again, this is all independent of letter writing. Now, we've had some people to start getting paid that they're now seeing the benefits of the matrix only because my husband and I are building. So get with the team that's growing fast, and now you can, start covering your monthly subscription just because you're in the way and people have fallen in your matrix, even if you're not sharing. Pretty cool. Now, the last way you make money as a affiliate is matrix match. This right here is huge, because you get 50% of everyone that you personally refer, whatever their matrix pay is. What if you had 10 people you referred and their matrix pay was $1,000? 10 people, $1,000. Do you know you earn 50% on every one of them? That's $500 times 10. You're making $5,000 a month because their matrix pay was $1,000. You see how that can work? Oh, it can get really, really good. And once again, this is 100% completely optional. You don't have to do that. But if you decide to share, this is what it is. Now, what comes with being a promoter? Landing pages, capture pages, follow-up emails to your, to your leads, training, everything. You don't have to be tech savvy. You get a link, it'll do it all. These are some of the capture pages look like. But folks, let me tell you, it's just that simple. What I love about what we do, and when you have something that's really, really good, the Direct Selling Association loves these types of businesses, right? Why? Because they love it when the majority of people who are earning in a company it's actually because of the product, not because of they have to recruit. A lot of companies are flipped the opposite way, right? So what happens is you have to recruit to make money, and hardly anybody's using the product or making money that way. Here, excuse me, here, because of the way it works, you have about 20% of the people who are promoters. The other 80%, you know what they're doing? Writing their letters in the comforts of their home, just getting paid. I don't know which one you want to be. Maybe you want to be writing letters. Maybe you want to be just promoting, or both. It doesn't matter. Getting where you fit in. What I love about it, there's an opportunity here for everybody. I am excited. Get back to the person who invited you. Tell them, give me the link. Folks, if you're looking for more money in 2025, I've never seen anything in my life that's that easy to bring in cash flow. If you can write legibly, you can win here. Okay, you can win, and you don't have to stop what you're doing. If you already love what you're doing, it's okay. But it doesn't make sense to not get this money and write your way to more income. All right, so I'll be back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow, see me again, same time, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. In the month of February, we've been doing this every single day. Why? Because we want to get the message out. It's just that important. All right. So my name is Ronette Turner Corley. I will be back tomorrow, same time, same place. And until then, happy writing.